That signature is rather familiar. Yeah. I wonder if this missive bears some connection to our letter.
Perhaps we ought to bring it to the attention of Regent King Sven. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you.
The Jadeite orb is safely in hand.
This looks as good a place as any.
Polished it this morning.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Interested in my wares? Hey, if I hang about, someone will buy aught.
Naught to do but take what life gives us.
Places such as this depend upon my riches.
I wonder if there's
Go
any...
on, have a look.
Where is my replacement in brutally arts?
Pick up a few things for supper. Can't earn a living sitting on the haunches.
Is ought to miss Go on, have a look.
Shake things up.
Wonder if there's any... The last time I left the bag.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see that the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its users, though I'm sure we'll think of something.
It is certainly identical to the original. I dare say anyone would be fooled by it.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must... You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little...
Follow my lead.
Your mornings get earlier and your bones get older.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here. So, 'twas a forgery after all. I suspected as much. Not only did you betray me, but you sought to flee right under my nose. You are a poor thief. And you there, escort our guest to the jail, would you?
Is this where you've been all this time? It's rather far from where we agreed.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss your reward, you see, in my life, come, I trust...
Follow my lead.
Come along. We make for Ibrahim's scrap store.
Your mornings get earlier and your bones get older.
Good day, Ibrahim. Now, I have a bit of business.
Fancy a look at my wares?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us... You have done your title proud, Arisen. This Jadeite orb is indeed the genuine... My partners shall be most relieved to hear of... You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfying, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
Good to see you, Master.
What am I supposed to do? I'm sure I can do this.
These writings could be of it.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now am I free? Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
I fear we have done Sir a full an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
Things will sort themselves out.
Boots lace. No hurry to leave. I'm ready for the job.
Fancy any of my wares?
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy. On the transference of soul. 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Oh, let's keep on. Noses to the grindstone that we might do it again soon.
Some of us think please.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Perhaps it's time you use your lantern, Master.
A fine display of skill.
I can do no less than service.
Prepare yourself!
Well done, Master.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That'll teach you.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become...
Let them try and stop me.
That signature is rather familiar. I wonder if this missive bears some connection to our letter.
Perhaps we ought to bring it to the attention of Regent King Sven.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
I'm just grateful.
We shall remain here.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Ah, 'tis you. I thank you for coming to see me, but I'm afraid I have no new Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Patali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought. Yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do.
Quiet at last.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth. Even the best of us have
townspeople.
A fine place to collect my thoughts.
Barely scraping by. Suppose I could visit.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Well met, son. How might I be of...
Look, Master.
Come take a look. You'll be glad. You did. Do come again.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
In the meantime, I shall endeavor to procure information. In the meantime,
What should I get up to today?
There's ought to be said. Where to now, quite? Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. up here seems so much more clean.
There's comfort in undone
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap.
Don't bother talking to me if you've naught to offer.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now? My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this'll be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know. And I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear, I'll ne'er do aught like this again. You have my sincerest thanks. I see the true Arisen is merciful indeed. I'll be going then.
Do we know of someone who might better understand this document?
Let me think on that a while.
You have my sincere... I'll be going then.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Is there no getting through this door?
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. I've got a good feeling about this one.
As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. We must needs uncover the secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
Bunch of sluggards.
A thief's agility makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand. Careful now. I could have done no better.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Would you take pity on me?
Apologies, but I can't... Apologies, but...
Bugger off. Good day, sir.
You're the Arisen. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Verm. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate. And bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed. You have your orders. Read them and follow them to the letter.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Well met, sir. How might... I be of service? Always a pleasure.
It is all rather sudden, but I suppose we've no reason to refuse. Shall we make for the point of departure? I know... Away. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I've been on my feet all day.
It's this way.
My legs are as lead.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle's proved to be an effort.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
That was well done. There's no one standing behind it.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. A smashing success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. I knew you would prevail, Master. 'Tis pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead.
Best be on your guard. A monster might be stalking us as we speak.
You have my support. My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Be well, Arisen. I'm not one for tearful goodbyes, but I must admit, I've grown rather fond of you.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. Keep down to the world. Methinks we can move this boulder if we work together. Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
They are endearing creatures. Compared to the monsters we ought to face.
We've got the beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll lock its beast right out from under it.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our way. I grant you roaring flame. This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it. The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use. We ought to take a closer look.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? If we're to destroy this, it will have to be from the other side.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Might have a look around, see what else I can find.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. There's no need to make camp here. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? I've got a good feeling about this one.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? How are we to get through this door? During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Here...
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. It will be doused in oil.
Treasure chest! My mistake. It is merely another spot for gathering materials. can't wait to find out what's inside. Lucky us. That's worth taking. We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.